Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. DTC P0501 refers to a malfunction in the continuously variable transmission CVT speed sensor circuit, specifically indicating issues related to the circuit range or performance. The CVT speed sensor plays a crucial role in monitoring the rotational speed of the transmission's gears, ensuring optimal performance and efficiency. In Honda CRVs from 2017 to 2022, this sensor is located on the transmission and provides vital data to the Transmission Control Module, TCM. The TCM uses this information to make real-time adjustments for smooth operation and gear changes. When this DTC is triggered, it points to an electrical problem rather than a mechanical failure, emphasizing the importance of inspecting the circuit rather than the transmission itself. The following troubleshooting steps will help pinpoint and resolve this issue effectively. DTC P0501 stands for CVT Speed Sensor Circuit Range Performance, indicating a malfunction in the electrical circuitry of the CVT speed sensor. This sensor is crucial for providing information about the rotational speed of the transmission, allowing the TCM to deliver the right amount of power and ensure smooth gear changes. In the Honda CRV, the CVT speed sensor is generally located on or near the transmission assembly. It faces challenges like corrosion, wear, and electrical issues that can lead to faulty readings. Identifying that this issue is electrical rather than mechanical is essential. Hence, you should focus on connections, wiring, and terminals rather than the transmission components. Recognizing where this component is located assists technicians in quickly diagnosing the problem. The primary cause for the DTC P0501 is an electrical issue within the circuit, which may stem from damaged wiring or terminals. If the CVT speed sensor is malfunctioning or sending incorrect signals, it can mislead the TCM into making improper adjustments, affecting overall vehicle performance. Additionally, poor connections, such as corroded or loose terminals between the CVT speed sensor and the TCM, can lead to sporadic readings, causing the DTC to trigger occasionally. These causes highlight the importance of thoroughly checking the electrical integrity of the system, rather than assuming mechanical failure. It's essential to note that any potential concerns should not lead you to prematurely replace the sensor without confirming that the connections are functioning correctly first. Symptoms of the DTC P0501 can manifest as the check engine light illuminating on the dashboard, signaling a need for diagnostic attention. Drivers may experience noticeable transmission performance issues, such as slipping or delayed shifts. Unusual acceleration patterns, like hesitancy when pressing the gas pedal, may also emerge due to incorrect data being sent to the TCM. Additionally, the vehicle may exhibit erratic behavior, such as inconsistent speeds or sudden lurching during gear changes. Observing these symptoms underscores the necessity for immediate inspection of the CVT speed sensor circuit to prevent further complications and ensure safe driving. In the first troubleshooting step for DTC P0501, initiate by turning the vehicle ignition to the on position. This action activates the vehicle's electronic systems without starting the engine, allowing diagnostic tools to interface with the vehicle effectively. Next, clear the DTC using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. This will reset the error codes, allowing for accurate monitoring during the subsequent steps. Following this, safely raise the vehicle on a hydraulic lift, ensuring that it is securely supported so that all four wheels can rotate freely. This preparation sets the stage for testing the sensor's functionality under controlled conditions and eliminates any variables that may affect the sensor's readings. In this step, you will enter Vehicle Stability Assist, VSA maintenance mode, which is essential for calibrating the vehicle's systems during diagnostics. Once in this mode, accelerate the vehicle with the shift lever in the Drive D position, ensuring that the engine speed, RPM, reaches at least 1,000 RPM or higher. It is important to note that maintaining this RPM helps in gathering consistent performance data from the CVT speed sensor. After holding this engine speed, allow the accelerator pedal to be released for at least 4 seconds while monitoring the system's behavior. This aspect of testing is critical in evaluating how the vehicle reacts and whether it can replicate the conditions under which the DTC was originally triggered. After completing the driving portion of the diagnostics, check for any pending or confirmed DTCs using the HDS. If DTC P0501 is indicated in this step, it confirms that the failure has been successfully replicated, and you can proceed to further investigation of the CVT speed sensor and its circuitry. If, however, the DTC is not present at this time, it suggests the possibility of an intermittent failure. In such cases, checking for poor electrical connections, loose terminals, or faulty grounds between the CVT speed sensor and the TCM becomes necessary. Furthermore, if freeze frame data is available, attempt to replicate the failure conditions documented within that snapshot, as it may reveal specific insights into the error's triggers. In the fourth troubleshooting step, check for any poor connections or loose terminals between the CVT speed sensor and the transmission control module, TCM. Ensuring that electrical contacts are secure and free from corrosion is critical for the effective functioning of the sensor. Inspect the entirety of the wiring for any signs of wear, fraying, or damage that could impede the electrical signals. Additionally, verify the proper installation of the CVT speed sensor. An incorrectly mounted sensor may lead to inaccurate readings. If any issues are found during this inspection, they should be rectified before considering replacement of the component itself. Establishing that these connections and installations are okay is a prerequisite to moving forward with the diagnostics and potential component replacement. Once repairs have been completed, it is imperative to confirm the effectiveness of the repair. Begin by rechecking the DTC status using the HDS. This will ensure that any prior codes, particularly DTC P0501, have been resolved. A thorough road test should be conducted to monitor the vehicle's performance under normal driving conditions. This not only verifies the functionality of the newly installed or repaired components, but also reassures that all systems are operating correctly. Pay attention to any symptoms that may have been present earlier. A successful repair should result in a smooth driving experience without triggering the check engine light again. If the DTC reappears, further diagnostics will be necessary to delve deeper into the issue. To prevent the recurrence of DTC P0501 in the future, it is essential to implement regular preventive maintenance on the vehicle's electrical systems. Schedule routine inspections of sensor connections, ensuring that they remain clean and corrosion-free, which is vital for reliable transmission sensor operation. Checking the integrity of wiring and terminal fittings on a periodic basis can preemptively identify potential issues before they lead to DTC triggers. Cleaning terminals and securing connections can dramatically reduce the risk of electrical failures. By maintaining a proactive approach toward the vehicle's electrical health, the lifespan and reliability of the CVT speed sensor and TCM can be significantly extended. In conclusion, DTC P0501 indicates an issue with the CVT speed sensor circuit, primarily linked to electrical problems rather than any mechanical failures within the transmission itself. The need for thorough diagnostics, focusing on the integrity of electrical connections and sensor installations, cannot be overstated. Following the systematic troubleshooting process leads to an accurate identification of faults, ensuring reliable repairs. Regular preventive maintenance also plays a critical role in reducing the risk of similar issues arising in the future. Understanding the symptoms often associated with this DTC and recognizing the vital role of the CVT speed sensor enhances the ability to maintain the vehicle's performance and safety. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.